Another of our more limited innovations has been in blended learning space. Blended learning essentially means that I can learn now digitally online at almost any time I want, from almost anyone I want, in many cases for free. So MIT and Stanford and all these other places are just putting open source curriculum up for access. And schools like ours, which are face-to-face traditional models, right, have to be recognizing that, right? That doesn't mean we're going to become an online school, because we're not. We offer things here that online education cannot. Chapel every day, visual performing arts, athletics, human interaction, right? These are key elements of traditional experience. But the innovation element that we seek, which is the tailored, customized experience for kids, is offered in this space. So we jump very quickly behind the leadership of Dave Ostroff in the upper school into what we've designed as Parish Virtual. And last summer offered 46 kids 5 classes in blended form. That meant they could take their health course, their government course, their economics course, all for credit here at Parish when they needed to, when they wanted to, and from where they were. In some cases as far away as Colorado, right? So they were there learning online through the module. They would report here for a day or 2 or 3 a week, depending on the instructor, for the face-to-face piece, which is what made it truly blended. We're going to add 4 courses to the Parish Virtual Summer Module this summer. And then this year we said, how do we get this into Extend, right? And so we created the upper school driver's ed component. We have 25 kids right now who are taking driver's ed through our partners digitally, moving through an online module. Then they'll come here for the face-to-face driver's test. And they'll be able to do it when they have a free block, rather than having parents have to run around and try to get them scheduled in busy after-school or Saturday hours. And now next year, we've got 2 courses that will be taught in our traditional program in blended form. Because our numbers in Latin are erratic, we have 4 in Latin 1 and 6 in Latin 2 and 11 in Latin 3, it was inefficient for us to take one teacher and spread him over 3 blocks. So he will have essentially a virtual one-room schoolhouse, where the 1 kids will come and see him face-to-face on one day, the 2 kids on another, and the 3 kids on the third. But in the meantime, they'll all be working through Florida Virtual's Latin curriculum. It's one of the leading virtual public schools now. They'll be working through that online curriculum as their core program. We have 1 senior who's moved through our math program. He needs multivariable calculus, right? We found it at Stanford. He'll take that course. And we'll have Cass Dunlop here as his blended faculty member who'll see him traditionally face-to-face. But they won't have to meet every day, you know, for 45 minutes or for 80 minutes in what is the more traditional model. Now, our ability to take Parish Virtual and power all sorts of innovations into this program are extensive and exciting and appealing, but it's also really intimidating, right? So we haven't quite figured out how to modulate this. Where we'd like to be in the future is at a point where any student that came to us said, I'd like to take this, our answer is, we can do that, right? We never want to be in a position that you can't take that here. But that's not an easy question right now to answer what it will look like. Because in the upper school, I can't have 400 students who are essentially taking a program in that customized or tailored space. But things like Mandarin or Arabic, right? These are things that for us, where they might not have the enrollment to really necessitate us hiring a teacher and to put that tuition burden back on you, we might look to see how we can do that through Parish Virtual. So pay attention to this really exciting move and be looking for opportunities for even adults to get involved in Parish Virtual as we move along. Our final programmatic initiative is Parish Personalized. Parish Personalized, again, how do we find tailored, customized, passion-based programming for kids? And we started with the after-school space. We pulled another talented teacher out of the classroom, right, because she was also a talented business person, and she had the acumen to understand how to market a program. And Patty Duvall's taken Extend and in short order moved it, as you can see there, from offering 37 classes to 108 classes, right? So starting with pre-K prep and plus in our earliest childhood program, moving all the way through the lower school program, students can go from Mandarin to robotics to music lessons, right, to cheer, all in that after-school space. For our dual working parents, they have after-school opportunities for their kids to be enriched. Parish learning is not just from 8 to 3, right? At Parish, it can be an all-day affair, okay? So that program has really blossomed. It will, too, move into the adult space, and we'll begin offering opportunities for adults and kids to learn together on the Parish community. And it may even move off the bounds of the Parish campus and outside the Parish community to others from the community who want to come to Parish as a center of educational innovation and excellence and get just a piece of the Parish experience through Extend. We're also looking at Parish Link and the lab. These are for our learning different, gifted kids. How can we provide a more coordinated experience between those that serve them here, instructional specialists in learning specialists or tutors, and connect and coordinate that. So in the case of Link, a tutor comes on to work with a student who has that as an identified need in their psychoeducational evaluation. How do we link the parent and the teacher and the tutor in an information space digitally so the tutor knows what the teacher's working on and the parent knows what the teacher and the tutor are working on, right? And the tutor knows what's coming up in the teacher's class. That's the vision for Link, and we hope to roll out a form of that next year. And then we hope for our 3rd through 8th grade students to be able to find a designated space in their day where they can come to an academic lab for a more extended period of time, 45 minutes or so, work through a curriculum, but also get support on their core programming with our learning specialists. That's taking a little bit longer for us to get launched, and I hope by next year we'll have more information for you on that.